Yeah, if you can come up front here, is the mic on? Should be on.
You need to use mine? Yeah, present.
Yeah, so everybody can hear. Yeah, you can face us,
I just don't have any questions.
as long as you're talking to the mic, everybody can hear that.
Okay, so everyone can hear me from here?
Yeah.
We're good, okay. All right, what I put in front of you is an aspen surface sealing material. It's new to the industry. It's something where if you think of maybe like seal coating your driveway, I hate to call it that because it's a little bit different. We do manufacture that, mind you. We're a manufacturing facility located in Allentown, Pennsylvania, and we're pretty much the largest manufacturing company basically in the world of sealer products. So recently we've had some really good developments. Typically in that market, I can tell you like right now, any seal coating material is not PennDOT approved. It is, and I would tell you 39 other states. It keeps making more and more progress. Pennsylvania is a little more of a stickler for certain things. One of them is ASTM, so the way you measure different materials and how they're made and how you test them. So we are the only company that now has an ASTM process, and we meet 2 different ASTMs that have been submitted. Simply the only manufacturer that does it. That kind of started to enable us to do certain things, which is start creating materials that go after application for township roads. Essentially, it's still asphalt, and if you protect the asphalt from the sunlight, you can basically double the lifespan of your roads. So if you want to think of this material, it's a very lightweight material. It's a 1-coat application. It dries in roughly an hour and a half. It's perfectly cured within 3 hours, which is how much traffic we try to keep off of it. But if you think of it maybe like a sunblock, if you will, asphalt breaks down based on UV, chemicals, sunlight, I said, and then rain and so on. This will basically make it waterproof, and it prevents UV from breaking down the asphalt any further than it already is. So if you think to a new road, which is very difficult to tell someone, hey, you just paved, spend a few more dollars and you'll double lifespan of the following year. Like, well, we just paved it, we don't have to do that. Well, you can freeze it in its current state, and it will literally last a very long time. If you choose to do an area of road where it's been in there for 10 years, you're going to basically freeze it in that state. But as asphalt ages, it starts to become a little more hard, it starts to become less flexible, it'll start to crack, cracks open up, rain penetration, freeze thaw, and you start to have a problem. This helps you negate that process. The materials that you're looking at are very low in VOC, so they're very environmentally friendly. It's water-based. There are no outstanding chemicals that are harmful to the environment. So it cures up in 3 hours, which is very quick in our environment. Typically, most things take about 24 hours to cure. This material does not. There's no sand load to it. It uses existing profile of the asphalt for traction control, so you don't have to worry about skid resistance. It essentially fills in a lot of the nooks and crannies and gives you a nice coat. It'll make it nice and black, so when it comes to plowing the roads, once they start to plow, that rich black color will actually start to help them melt the roads down faster. So you'll see that, which is a kind of nice little after effect. Something you plan on, but it doesn't naturally. From a cost perspective, our program's a little bit different. We're our manufacturer. We are not a contractor. We don't do the work. However, obviously, we know how. So one of our most popular programs is we work with a lot of townships, counties, boroughs, villages, and so on. We train their crews how to do the work. We rent the equipment, we provide the materials, and then the knowledge of what to do. So your labor, or your savings is incredible. You're probably about half what it would cost to bring an outside outfit to do so. In this case, I think probably your lowest cost pavement preservation might be tar and chip. If you want to know how you've heard of seal coating or tar and chip, I've heard different terminology.
Tire and chip over there would probably, if you just do the tire, I think layer of tire and chip would probably be close to 50,000.
Okay, I was going to say your per yard cost on this is about 45 cents. That's including your labor. Your labor only represents really about a ½ cent per square yard. So it's really small. In the cost of the material and in the rental equipment. Even the rental equipment is fairly small. It's basically the material, especially when you're out at 250,000 square feet. As far as how that works, we actually bring an agitated tanker on site. So the tanker has a capability of mixing and pumping. We feed into a small machine. I'm trying to think if in that flyer if they showed it to you or not. Actually, on the back page, there's a gentleman kind of riding up the corner. It's a spray application. It's not a squeegee. Very easy to use. No fatigue on the operator. Very safe to use. But we do train the operator, usually in about 20 minutes, they understand how it works, and we're off and running. But we're always on site with the crew, so they understand what's going on. Once they're comfortable, and we're comfortable that they're comfortable, then we kind of keep the training wheels off and let them do their thing. But we find that when we're doing work like this, whether it's this, or tennis courts, or basketball courts, which we do a lot of a similar process, we train them, we find that the public works crews take more pride because they live there, that they have a little more ownership than maybe a contractor outfit would. Not that contractors are bad, mind you, we service 3,000 of them, so we definitely have value in contractors. However, we also understand that your budgets only get so big, and you're constantly trying to find ways to make that budget larger. And this does that. You're finding a very economical way to extend the serviceable life of your asphalt.